We're talking Avatar: Way of Water, right?
What were your thoughts? on
I'll try to
Avatar 2?
keep it short and easy and not do any spoilers. Technically and visually, wow, it's incredible. It looks amazing. Like, it's been, did we decide 12 years? Is that what we decided?
13.
13 years since the last one comes out, and
2009.
like, you can see it. Like, it looks amazing. It's 3 hours long. 3 hours and 10 minutes, I think, was the total.
3 hours, 10 minutes.
Yeah, and
It didn't
for
need to be.
me, for me, it drug. Like, I saw the original Avatar when they re-released it in 3D just a little while ago, and I don't love Avatar, but I can appreciate it. You know, I like the 3D. That was one of the things I think that I'm really bummed about, because we didn't get to see it in IMAX 3D. It was in Atmos, just a regular theater. Kind of wanted to have that entire experience of the 3D Atmos or 3D IMAX stuff. So I'm kind of bummed, and I thought maybe I'd go see it again. But after seeing it the first time, like, I just don't want to sit through 3 hours of it again. Like, it looks amazing, and I loved watching them back to back, and like visual. Like, I keep going back to the visuals, like studying the visuals and looking at like, oh, the textures are so much better. Oh, it feels so much more real. You know, like all these things. But that only lasts for about an hour and a half before that. Like, wow, this looks amazing. Like, look at how well they've done, how much better, how far they've come along. Once that goes away, and they just are like, what is it? The one of our coworkers said, the frolicking. There's a lot of frolicking of just like nothing's really happening with the story, and they're just like swimming around, and it looks awesome. But for 3 hours, you know, if they would have cut off like an hour of the movie, probably taken out some of that frolicking and kind of just like streamlining the story a little bit more, I think I would have liked it more. It's not a bad movie in my opinion. I think it's cool. Like Avatar is a cool idea. I'm just not like I'm not a diehard Avatar fan. I guess my last take is I feel like it's replacing Tron in proving what we can do with technology. Like Tron, the 80s Tron was like, look at this, like look at what we can do with computers and make a movie with all these computers. And then like later the Disney or the 2000s Tron came out and they like pushed that again.
Yeah.
I feel like Avatar's doing that now, where Avatar came out 13 years ago, and then 13 years later they've released the new one to like really show what they can do. It's really impressive. Maybe we'll get another Tron and they can try to outdo it, but they're going to have to put a lot of work into outdoing the visuals on this movie.
We need more Tron. That's all I have to say about that. But yeah, what's your thoughts?
Same thoughts. Vince and I already talked a lot about it because when we saw it with our work. Visually gorgeous, too long, and I don't know. I did end up caring more about the characters than I thought I would, right? Because obviously instead of just kind of the two main ones together, now they've got like a whole little family, right? And I did end up caring about the characters a little more than I thought I would. Most of the characters. And I won't say any more than that because then that gets more into spoiler territory. But and it does seem, obviously, we'd like to hear your own opinions about it because we're kind of in the minority. I don't know. It's like at a 4.0 right now on
really?
Letterboxd. Yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. So, but then again, that is, you know, fairly early reviews. People who either saw it early or like right as it came out, obviously. And if you're one of those people, maybe you're going to tend to rate it a little higher. But I don't know. Let us know what you guys think as well, because Avatar: Way of the Water was way too long for me, but it was really gorgeous. Who knows?
And it had some really, really cool like set pieces.
Yeah.
Like the action sequences are really impressive. Yeah.
Same group of people, right? The Na'vi fighting the humans, the invaders,
Yeah,
still, right? This time, just in a little bit
make
different.
sure you see it in theaters. That's really what I have to say. Like
I feel like, yeah, if you watch this at home, it would feel so because that's what happened with me with the first one, right? Like I watched it on a box TV in one of my friend's basements. And I was like, this is like
a box TV, like the low def,
like a box TV.
Whoa!
And
on
I was
VHS?
like, this is no. Just kidding. All right. Now you're kind of wilding out too much, Vince.
No, he watched it on 8-track. He watched it with 8-track with slides going.
I watched
someone's
that
acting it out with their hands.
Puppets.
I watched that on DVD, bro.
Yikes!
Like, watch it.
Yeah.
He watched Avatar Puppet Pals. I guess it was.
But yeah, well, because that was the thing for me, right? And so while I have seen it since then, and still at home, but on like a fairly decent TV at least, right? Not the theaters, but then I understood it a little more. But when I first watched it, obviously I was like, why is this like the #1 grossing movie of all time? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say see it in theaters. And apparently James Cameron was super confident that people would go multiple times to see it, both with the budget they spent on it and with interviews he's done. But I won't. Sorry.